everything up. All right. Let's bring up the camera closer.
Oh, my bad, sorry.
Yeah, don't sit on each other. There's plenty of room.
This couch is a little bit trolled, dude.
Hey, I wanted to fit with the
Funny.
scenery. It's Christmassy. Yeah.
Very beautiful.
It's not a physical object. You should be able to just sit on it unless I goofed up and made it physical.
It's physical.
Ah.
It is very physical.
Yeah.
I messed up then.
Extremely physical, actually.
Well, while you're there, Rain,
Okay.
reach your arm behind the wall and see if you can grab something. We got something for Blue. For Blue.
What?
I think it's back there. It should be. Go, Rain, go.
I can't go through the walls.
Oh, this is entertaining in itself.
Oh, God.
You should be able to see it highlight once your hand's out there, unless I accidentally put it somewhere else.
Yeah,
You can do it, bro. I believe in you.
Here, I'll send the camera back there to look.
Nothing's back here.
No! Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope.
You found it.
Shit.
No, you found it. I saw it. I used the camera to look at what you're doing.
I don't see it.
It's right there. I just saw it on the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah, it's a big little sign.
Oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah.
I can't grab it.
Ah, come on. Don't tell me I screwed up on that. It took me only 20 minutes to put
I
together.
screwed up
Oh.
in this. My hand can go through it, but I can't touch it.
Oh, come on.
You gift this up too. Oh, wait.
No, he's got it. He's got it. It's just in a weird spot. Like, oh, let's see.
What? Oh, I got it.
Got it.
Was it a local thing?
Oh. Everyone should be able to
Local
see it.
thing, yeah.
There you go. It is goofed up. I effed it up a bit.
Why is it like this?
Oh, I can't see
It's
it.
local? No. Okay, I guess he's going to have to go back to get it. All right. Man,
Mine.
it's all because I was rushing. All right. It took me 10 minutes to
I
put
can
this
bonk your
together.
head with this. Bonk, 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 bonk.
I'll put it on the
Hello,
table.
Hello, Zonton. Bonk, 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 bonk.
There we go. Put it in front of the table for everyone can see.
Oh, wait. The table is see-through. It's not gonna sit on the table, but it can sit over here.
Yeah, in front of the table. But, Blue, did you see it? You like it?
Yeah, yes, I did. It's very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to put it up on my wall in my next room after Christmas. Just for you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm also going to design that little bomb trigger device thingy and put it on my table later on.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. Alright, so let's
How
actually...
convenient that I'm actually sitting on a couch.
Yeah,
Oh,
sit on your
look at
couch.
that.
Or you can put your
Yeah,
full
I
body
like
on
the
and just
leg
lay
on
down
it.
on the couch.
I don't have a full body right now. It's
Yeah.
kind of cringe. Yeah.
Alright, so now many of us started VAIL pretty... Well, like I only got 20 hours. I believe Blue has a... What, 300 was it?
340.
340, I was close.
God damn.
So we got everywhere
I have a
from
little
super
now,
noob, noobish, probably just as newbie as I am, and then we got a pro. So we got a good variety of people here to goof about.
Not even just pro, just obsessed.
Oh, obsessed people become pros. Oop. I need to put that knife away.
There will not be shanks here, okay?
That's only going to shank you, my friend. Especially in VAIL once they release their melee weapons. One of the creators actually mentioned that when I was playing with them. I just hope the throwing aspect of it is actually viable on like some other like VR shooter games where they have knives but they're
It's really
barely
hard
usable.
Yeah.
That candle's weird.
Oh shush, it was hard to make.
Fair enough. But yeah, I hope the throwing aspect is gonna be like I hope it reminds me of Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Exactly. I
Feel
hope they
that.
actually make a tomahawk too. That'll be nice. If not, I'll make
Oh, the
make them
tomahawk.
one.
Hell yeah.
All right. Since it was they were making it to be like a completely esports competitive, do you think that they were overhyping that, or do you think they were spot on when they were designing it?
I think they're spot on. Personally, with how mechanics work, how the spectator camera also works. I think it's I don't think they're overhyping it.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Kaiser?
Um, yeah, I agree to the point that it's how I think it is like pretty much esports ready. It's a little finicky with some things. Like I haven't played it like the last time we played it, but
Yeah. That was
I would
like
definitely
2 to 3
there's a few
days
things
ago.
that kind of but like the rigging, you know how some of the VR games you can adjust the rigging on
Yeah.
like some of the hand placements like when I'm reaching
Adjust
for
your height
the
where you're
handgun
like
and the
10 feet
ammo.
tall or 4 feet tall
Yeah,
in other games.
it's really weird sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, they made it so that everybody, I believe, was supposed to be evenly at 6 feet, I think is what they said. Or a standard six
We're all
foot tall.
giants in that game.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm 6 foot
That's
tall, so it feels
foolish
completely
for me.
normal to me.
I'm 6'2".
Okay, so he's a little too
I'm
tall.
5'6".
Okay, so it must feel like a giant's world to you then.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember correctly, one of them said that there was 2 weapons hidden in the lobby. I know one of them's the knife. Anybody know what the second one is?
The Deagle.
The deagle? I'll need to look for that. I still
Yeah,
haven't found it.
It's a Desert Eagle. You know the customization for your avatar, right?
Yeah.
The mask, the jacket. If you look up, you should see the deal just hiding right there.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to try that out and see if they even put damage aspects on it, because later on I'm going to make a video of every damage weapon as well.
Oh, they did. They did. You can kill other people if they are inside your lobby with it. So
Nice.
big funny moment.
All right. So, Blue, anything you like to pitch in? You got more time than all of us put together.
True.
That's only going to shank.
Yeah,
Especially
for
in
competitive
Veil, once they
viability, I
release-
think it's pretty good. There are a few bugs that pisses me off, but other than that, it's okay. I don't think it's overhyped. It plays a lot like Counter Strike. If you ever played Counter Strike before,
Yeah, I played it
I
once.
feel like the
Their,
recoil system
melee
could
weapon.
be a little bit,
One
I
of the
guess,
creators
more.
actually mentioned that
I mean,
when I
there's
was
only
playing
really
with.
2 guns that don't have recoil. They're kind of meta.
What is going?
I think they need more.
I think I hear me through you.
variety in weapons.
The
Oh no!
throwing
Is my mic
aspect
fucking
of
up
it
or?
I don't know, but I think my thing's coming through one of you guys'.
I think it's coming through Blue.
It was coming through the. I could hear in my right ear only.
Yeah, hold on,
At
is
first,
this
I
like-
thought it was me, so I was like scrambling through my desktop trying to.
Yeah, no, sorry. I have that on my fucking. The way I rigged this thing is a little bit weird.
But no worries, I still got the camera on your face, so you can look pretty all you like.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, and I don't think they're gonna do anything with the Deagle for a while. A lot of like the telltale signs of when they add guns to the armory is they'll add it with like a copied sound of a different gun. For example, the Deagle has the AK sound. And I know Ivan said he was gonna have to like completely rebuild the Deagle because it kind of looks bad, I guess, or whatever functions bad.
Oh, I think I've heard something by one of the designers. It was a game I played about 4 days ago when I was just going to solo. I ran into a few developers. I think I messaged Kaiser when I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm chilling out with some creators of the game," and one of them was, I think, a texture designer. He was talking about something about a gun, and now it just registered to me it was actually the Deagle I think he was talking about.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Deagle currently looks like a toy gun.
Kind of like Boneworks toy guns with the editing software.
Yeah.
See, he got it. Shoot balloons, raise people up to the sky. That'd be great to see in Veil, actually.
Dude, if they do that, imagine just shooting yourself a couple times with it, going in the air and just shooting people from above.
Do sniper shots upside down. Now, that'll get you some dizziness.
A brand new 360 technique. Balloons,
Exactly.
go up, destroy the balloons.
Oh, in the training area, you know, the lobby where you can chill, hang out, and I believe told Blue or Kaiser about how to put that lobby where it has that big bomb on it and the trigger to teach you how to use it. If they move that around and put like little disc shooting devices there for you to train with moving targets.
That would be
Really?
a good
I didn't know.
idea.
Yeah, I think it was when me and
Never-
Blue a
I
couple
don't
days
think
ago
you
talking
mentioned
about
that
that. Yeah. And then you could also
I
put a
remember that.
scoreboard so you and your friends can compete with each other. That would be even cooler too. Like put on the
Oh,
wall on the
fun.
side. Maybe different difficulties and levels, challenges, and also make
they
it move.
got that one banner.
Yeah, and
It's
make
just
it
kind of like animated, not
yeah,
really serving appropriate.
make it move as fast as you would in the actual Veil game. So that way you have practice on something that's realistically in the actual competition. I think that would be great, and they shoot in
Why
every
don't they
different directions.
just reuse assets?
Yeah.
Here's an idea. How about they, have like bots going from one end to the other end and
Yeah, they can
shoot
have
from,
their NFTs, I believe is how you call them, bots, roaming around there. You just shoot them. That'd be.
non-fungible tokens. Get yours today. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of NFTs, what do you guys think about that? Personally, I really don't think any game should be working with NFTs.
I don't like NFTs. But as long
Why?
as they aren't going to break the game, like
Well, as long as they don't break the game, I suppose it's okay. But
as long as they don't turn weapons into NFTs, I'm happy.
oh,
As long as
yes,
they
that's a
don't
good
play
idea.
anyway in the game, I'm happy with it. I don't care.
Yeah, because having an NFT just float
I
around,
didn't
shoot
even
people.
know. I didn't even know about the whole NFT thing until it was brought up, and I think my first time playing like that whole little debacle. Unless they make it in a way kind of like a CS:GO where it's the skins and it costs actual money, then I can see a use for it in a sense, but I'm not too sure how I would still feel about it.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how they run with it. As long as it doesn't affect the core gameplay, I think it's okay. But usually, I think NFTs should just stay out of gaming, personally.
Yeah. Blue, what do you think?
I'm not really that big on NFTs. But I kind of like the idea of like he said, like how they do CS:GO skins, like a marketplace. But I feel like with NFTs, I think you can like attach it to like cryptocurrencies as well. That'd be like super
Yeah,
interesting.
but with the downside of current problems that cryptocurrencies have, and I think that should be like hold off for a bit. But actually putting
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
but actually putting
Slow
dollars
longer.
to digital objects could still possibly work without the use of bitcoins and whatnot.
But I'm kind of glad that they started. I don't know if they're the first to start it
Oh
or
no, they're
whatnot,
definitely
but
not.
I kind of like that they're going into the market of using a cryptocurrency for a VR game, which is kind of like the whole Facebook thing where they were trying to do, kind of like pushing the future. And it might not be the best representative for it, but I do think that it's going in a good direction so far
Yeah,
for like the metaverse
Mike Zuckerberg's
currency.
metaverse where ads are popping 10 seconds at a time in your
Oh
face.
no! Don't even. Oh god, I fucking.
You die, an
Uh,
advertisement pops up in your face.
If
Is
they
every-
bought the VR chat team, it would be so much better. Present. I can't.
presented.
Presented.
There you go.
He's having camera shy moments. He talks better than this. Nah.
Yes.
Get good at speaking. I'm kidding.
Granted, I have to admit, I am terrible speaking when I'm alone, but when it comes to streaming, talking with people, I could do that easily. But when it comes to just me and the camera by myself, I talk even worse than he does. It's like starting learning to
That's why I
talk all
couldn't
over.
start streaming because the talking to just the itself is.
Yeah. But it gets
Yeah,
easier with
I know
time.
it's
Streaming
like-
was hard. Go for it. You got the camera. Talk.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I can relate to that a lot. I need other people inside a call, even if they aren't playing the game, just to have something to talk about. Like, I'm busy. Well, I'm busy over here playing my game. Like,
It does
Why
get
is no one in the
easier
stream?
though. It does get easier. I spent
Yeah.
5 years streaming only, but now I'm moving on to this, and I think this is a great idea as well. And
yeah, I think this is a great idea too.
yeah. All right,
Go at it.
Blue, the most quietest person here. What do you have to say?
For this one, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have an opinion. If I'm being honest.
Okay, but as a pro player, do you think you might want to start streaming, especially when it's Veil orientated? Or maybe making YouTube videos?
So yeah, if Veil gets better performance upgrades, because it's really hard to stream unless you have like a god tier setup on this game, and the optimization is kind of bad.
Oh, like,
For me, I just don't think I have the personality to stream. I don't think I'd be that interesting. Kind of holding a conversation is kind of hard for me, especially when I'm like focusing on the game.
well, you did pretty good
But I'm
teaching me
sure
while
there
you're
are definitely
beating
a
the
lot
crap
more
out of me
for-
a couple days ago, so I think you have a
Oh, yeah,
talented.
that's just me memeing.
I think you have
But yeah,
potential.
I mean,
That's
if
what I'm
you
trying to
get-
say.
Yeah, I think you did. I mean, long term, like if you're going pro in any game, you obviously need like a public kind of like character, I guess. So people know you. You get like picked up by different teams. Sponsors. It looks good for sponsors and stuff. So yeah, if it gets bigger and like it's like becomes like a necessity at that point, 100%.
Yeah. Because I believe Rain has a YouTube video. He has actually more subscribers than I do. Go ahead. Tell us.
Oh my god. Yeah. Brain. I forgot what I'm going to talk about now. Okay. I do have a YouTube channel. I mainly do a lot of random content that I just enjoy doing. I'm like, oh hey, I'm gonna make a video today. Let's do this, even though it has nothing to do with all the other videos I've had before. I want to get into more VR-oriented videos. I'm not going to stream as often because honestly, my computer is not suited for VR and streaming. It is suited, however, for VR and recording. So, the most recent one I had was about H3 VR. I might do more of that, and I might also do VR chat and Veil. Definitely Veil. Definitely Veil.
Yeah, Vels seems like a good one to at least cover until they bring out some more content like maps, especially. I definitely think they need to add at least one more map before the end of the year, but that's just me. Definitely a couple weapons. And hopefully they do a little Christmas gift for all of us releasing a map, or at least let us test it out in the beta sessions.
Maybe give us free Christmas skins for our weapon.
I got Christmas skins. Yeah, on this avatar, but no. Oh, speaking of skins, they actually had Veil skins in VR chat. They had a little party where they got together with a content. No, well, I don't know if they're a content creator, but they're creator of a dance club, and they actually put a little store up on the corner where you can actually wear the skins of the Veil characters.
Oh my god.
So I actually went there
This was,
last week.
that is beautiful.
Yeah, I went there last week to pick up the skins because I want to use them on here just for shits and giggles, but unfortunately not. But I did get something. I'll need to turn this off real quick. And I grabbed something for all of us to see.
Oh, he's going in the back. Oh, and he's back rooms.
Oh no.
There you go. Hopefully I didn't F up
Not
on
the
these.
back rooms.
Can you guys see these, or did I F up? Ah, damn. All right.
You cannot.
All right, I put it on the camera.
We do not see.
All right, if you guys want to see it, they're in the back. They're laying on the floor. You'll see it. Man, I was rushing to get this. I need to take my time. But if you want to go in the back and
You did a really good job.
yeah, there's more signs back there, but those aren't important. Just grab the ones that are flat on the ground. But mostly these are just You see it now?
Second.
Oh no, not
Oh, wait. Yes.
not that one. At least that one people could see.
Subscribe.
I'm gonna whack you with this one. But no, these ones are amazingly just the Veils skins. Oh, well, that one fell through the world.
Right here.
I'll put them here so the.
I can't. Okay.
There we go.
I have to do some parkour. Just get back here. Oh.
Oh yeah, I think he's having too much fun in my back room.
I'm sorry. These look cool. These are designs. Like real designs.
I gotta check this. I've been adding stuff to this world. Can you at least see me move this Japanese sword?
No.
Damn.
No. You have the Japanese sword?
Oh my god, it's so big.
Damn. I need to stop rushing and actually do the properly. Goddamn. Oh well, it made a fun little session there for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry, people who's watching. You didn't see what happened, but it was pretty cool. It's unfortunate you get to see.
It's gonna be in my future 2023 blooper sessions. I don't know. But yeah, I got signs that you can actually pick up and move and everyone can see it, but apparently I forgot the program to allow everybody to see it. So, blah.
Except for the subscribe one.
Well, the other signs over there work too. I tried them out during Halloween.
I know.
But yeah, that kind of makes me a little hurt. But oh well, we'll get past that. All right, now let's
It'll
have.
be more refined.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ooh, my camera. I can't reach my camera. There you go. All right, I got my camera controls. Now let's fly the camera over to Blue and see what a pro has to say.
Looks confused.
Well, maybe I need to throw him a subject. All right.
Of confusion.
Somebody throw him a
There we go.
subject. Yeah.
Perhaps this subject would be nice.
I got a few more notes that we could look at, but
I guess for the new players here, how was your first experience on the game, and do you think you would have a fun time, over like a longer period of time, or is it like a game you would grind?
yeah. Let's all answer that one. First, we'll start with Rain, and then we'll go to Kaiser and me.
I feel like this would be more of a game I just hop on occasionally, have fun. I wouldn't grind it though. I tried grinding other games. There's a reason I don't. There's a reason I don't grind games. I spend too long on them and forget to do other important stuff.
All right.
If I can though, I will.
And Kaiser.
So when I first picked up Veil, and brings you into the starting world, the little shooting area, the artifact, the little bomb. I was like, what the hell is this? I'm like playing with it. I couldn't really figure it out because I'm a fucking dumb.
Yeah, it took me 2 days to
I'm an
figure it
idiot.
out.
I'm an idiot. I had to look up a YouTube video on it. I was like, what is this? Explained it, and it's a core concept that they kind of just have you figure out on your own. I think that should be
Like, made a little
tutorial,
more
like most of it.
friendly for new players, pretty much. Like a little video or something to describe how to use it.
Yeah, like real quick explanation, like a little.
I think they
bullets
do
and
have
dots
an
or whatever.
explanation somewhere, but I didn't see it.
If they do, I'm just dumb.
Well, we can ask the 300 hour or 340-ish hour person.
Yeah. So how I got into this game, I knew a couple people on Pavlov. I didn't really play Pavlov. Like seriously, it was kind of a game I just hopped on and hopped off. But I met a bunch of group of guys. Their team's called Out on Veil. The guys who run that is like Aviator Nick and Tutorbug. They're really cool guys. They kind of told me what this game was about. I'm like, okay, well, this is basically just Counter-Strike. and playing it, it was like super fun at first. Obviously, the game's changed a lot. I've been playing since July. And I kind of knew almost initially that it's going to be a game I wanted to grind just because of like the tournament. That's just kind of a player I am. I get satisfaction from playing a game and getting better and better and better until I'm like at a super high level. So for me, playing this game, it was just like second nature.
All right. Now, for myself, I found out about this game probably 6 or 7 months ago, and it was on a YouTube video. Yellow Hat, I think, was the video person I saw it, and then I found out he actually participated in the tournament, which the tournament was on October 1st, the finals, and he participated in that as well. I think I've only saw one match because it was divided into two, or maybe I saw it on one person's perspective, but either way, it was pretty neat watching it. For me to be in a professional play, I've attempted many times in the past in other games, never got anywhere to it. So that's why I decided to go content creator. Yeah, that's where we're here after 5 or 6 years streaming. Now I'm YouTubing. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of the... Oh, go ahead. I thought I heard something.
Oh, nothing. I was just making a comment. I thought I was on mute.
Nah.
Pose myself.
Oof.
Okay. And speaking of the esports, they had what was it? They raised about 5 million, I think it was, for the development of the game, and then sometime around, let's see, it was kickstarted and then started on. I got it here somewhere. 5 years in development, and they fully started 100% on 2021, and then invested 2.5 million into the game. Yeah, somewhere around there. I got some brief information about the company as well. Although, speaking of that,
Games are expensive.
oh, they've always been
My
expensive.
God.
Unless you're some person living in the basement designing their little phone game for like $10. Which I might actually try.
Developer.
Yeah, I might actually try making a phone game someday, but I need to get a little better. But yeah, it says here that there was 210 teams that participated in the esports event, and only 4 at the finals, I think it was. Blue, did you participate in that tournament or try to get into the finals as well, or did you actually get in the finals?
Are you referring to the Miami Mail Major?
Yeah, the IVRL VAIL
Yeah.
tournament.
So,
Yeah.
my team participated. We got in on the second day of qualifiers. So, like the first weekend it opened, we got in. And then we played playoffs, and we got to the finalist round. We came in second. Unfortunately, we lost to Morales Drive.
Okay.
So technically, we're like a finalist in playoffs, but didn't make it finals.
Well, maybe next time. I'm not sure when they'll do the next one, but it'll be interesting to watch. And maybe if I get good enough, I'll try to participate. Who knows?
With how much they focus on esports, I'm pretty sure they will do another one.
Oh yeah,
If they
definitely.
don't do another one, it's quite disappointing.
Speaking of that,
I'm pretty sure they're starting another tournament, or they're doing it like a league bracket type of thing. Where,
okay,
like you play like a bunch of games, like
kind of
for
like
a
the
few months, and
standard
then whoever's, like, at
esports
the top.
nowadays, pretty much in other games.
Yeah. And I believe it's starting in January. Also, there's another tournament being hosted by the team Vortex, who won the Mail Major. They're holding like a $500 tournament in December 11th.
All right.
We're also going to be participating in that as well.
Okay, so sounds like they're going to try to keep it around the same time frame every year then.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, Rain. I see your hand waving there.
I have nothing to say to you, good sir. I'm just having fun with my hands.
Just so you know, I'm right over here.
I know.
All right, but speaking of the
my controller's bugging out.
speaking of the tournaments, esports, and we also talked about how they were trying to like overhyped the game earlier. So what do you think? What is it, like, too soon, or did they like strike gold by announcing the game